I want to be a police. I want to be a fireman. I want to save people. He wanna hold the water hose and I wanna drink it. I wanna hear the news and I wanna catch people that stole something and that did something bad. Moms take care of people. Moms take care of sons.
How was school today?
Good.
It was good? What you do at school?
We was playing Shark Tag and I won.
You did?
Uh-huh. Mommy, I know how to read.
You mommy big boy, I know you know how to read. I love you.
How you doing? Good, good, good. What age group are you looking for?
She's 5.
Hmm?
She's 5.
5 years old. Okay.
How many types?
I have 6 books.
6 different books?
Yes. Should I get just one tape per book or for the same book? Thank you.
Well, yeah, that's okay.
Deontay. Counsel.
Hey Destiny, this is Mommy, and like always I'm sending you a book. I hope you like it, and I hope you read it along with me every time before you go to bed. The name of the book is The Story of Martin Luther King Jr.
Jean, this is Mom. Sending you all God's creatures go to heaven. He lives in heaven with lots of other children, angels from all over the world. Jacob loves heaven, and he loves...
The first World Series was played in 1903. African League AL was the only 2 years old.
The rabbit, but most of all, he was on.
Prison and jail officials just are leery about people bringing in recording equipment. And I didn't think that, I didn't know if we'd be able to overcome that.
Well, storybooks started with Jana Miner and her sisters who received $40,000 from an aunt who had never married, who was a teacher in a one-room schoolhouse. And Jana and her sisters had been involved with prison ministry through their churches, through correspondence projects. And she wanted to do something that would make a difference in terms of getting people in touch with their kids. And she and some other folks, Sister Pat Davis from Lutheran Social Services, all of them sort of figured out what's the best thing we can do to help moms stay in touch. And they came up with this idea of the storybook, which was a very simple, elegant gesture to help kids hear their mom's voices, but also encourage children to read.
Hi, Deontay. This is Mommy. I miss you so much and I love you so much. I decided to read a book with you. Since we don't have time to usually talk and play and read when you come visit me, let's read a book together.
I wish people could understand that nobody is all good and nobody is all bad. You know, somebody once said, nobody is as bad as the worst thing they did or as good as the best thing. And we can't write people off.
They sentenced me to 28 years. And I served 3 years at the Cook County Correctional Center, so I have to do 25 more here.
I was in gangs. I was involved in gangs. I have 35 years. I'm not eligible for parole.
I'm in kindergarten now. I like to play on my horse and I love to color and play with my stuffed animal monkey.
So I had my daughter in jail. I wasn't allowed to spend much time with her after she was born. 2 days with her at the hospital, and then I had to give her up. I thought my life was over. I said, what's the point of living if I have to spend this much time in jail.
Excuse me. Oh, just they smile, they laughter, them climbing in the bed with me, we just singing together and talking together. Excuse me. I mean, they was young when I got here.
Actually, I don't know what being a mom is. I know what giving birth to a child is, but I have no idea what being a mom is.
I think one of the most important things that we can do is let the parents know that there are ways that they can parent from prison. And one of them is to encourage the children to go to school and to remain literate, to remain focused on their studies. Because we know that when children are read to, they do better in school. And we want the kids to know that their moms care about them and to help the book remind them of the emotional tie. We hear all kinds of anecdotal information about what the tape or the book means. And it takes on a life of its own. It's not so much the book or the tape, but it's mama. It's a relationship that they're being reminded of, that they have. So it's agency for the mom to make a decision and parent. It's emotional bonding for the mother and child, and it's literacy for the family. Those are the three goals that we have in this project.
But there is no reason to be alone. I will call Rip.
Remember to talk like, or make it sound like you're talking. I am sad to be all alone. Remember the story he had nobody to play with?
I am sad to be all alone, Rip. Said he'll come over. Sorry, said Rip. I am.
Take me back to my bed. I love my bed so much. I like my bed.
It is fine to have friends.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, isn't he a good?
I'm so proud of him.
He's such a good reader. He's really using all their strategies. He's becoming fluent with his reading.
I love my sister. I am so grateful for her. Because if it wasn't for her, my kids would probably be in the system or somewhere.
Put your seatbelt on. When they asked how long my mom is going to be gone, I would tell them, just give her a little time. You know, let's just figure out everything. And Deontay is older, so he more has a little bit of an understanding about it. It's counsel that he just follows what Deontay says. So it really, that's how they are. It was always him and Deontay. So they have an understanding as to mom may not be here for a while, maybe when they're teenagers when she comes home. Just acknowledge the fact that she's there. You have a lot of kids out here that don't have mothers or their mothers don't care for them.
While some kids seem to be okay, depending on their placements, economically, these kids that are sort of left behind by their parents who would go off to prison are burdens sometimes to other family members. Some of them do go into foster care. Some of them just simply, the grandmothers have no resources to take care of them. They're very limited in terms of their supervision of these kids when they get out of school. So these kids are sometimes out there on the streets. They're very likely themselves to be incarcerated, children of incarcerated folks. So that's a really tough situation for those kids as well.
What's my greatest concern for her? That she'll think that I don't love her. Or that I didn't love her at the time when this happened because I didn't think about her.
Sorry for not being there in their lives. Excuse me. I'm sorry for not being there in their lives as they growing up, and for them to continue to keep their head up and to continue to do right in life, and that everybody makes mistakes And I hope that they don't never not love me and hold anything against me where they cannot love me.
A blue dog on a red tree. A red dog on a blue tree. A green dog on a yellow tree. Some big dogs and some little dogs going around in cars. A dog out.
A friend of mine in here told me about it. She'd been coming to it and she said it was a very good program. And she described it and told me what it's all about, and I decided to sign up.
I told my sons that I was going to send them some books and we were going to read them together. And so they're like, well, Mom, we're going to read together. I said, yeah. I said, we're going to read slowly together with the tape. I said, you have to play the tape. I said, we can read together. And they said, we can read every night. I said, yeah, you can read every night, every day. It doesn't matter.
I just always wanted to know what it would be like to read to my daughter before she goes to bed. And well, I think this is the closest I can get to doing that.
Any kind of traumatic break in the family like that, no matter how dysfunctional the family may have been, is still something that has to be addressed later on. And so we don't necessarily know where it's going to pop up. With 2.3 million people in this country, the most in the world, in prison, and then there being maybe 10 million kids whose parents have been incarcerated or on parole, we still don't know the impact. Your Destiny? How old are you, Destiny?
5.
5 years old. Oh. That's you, 5. Right? Like that? That's good. Guess what I have for you? Present for your mama.
It's a calling. It was my calling. And it's gotten in my blood, and I can't not do it. I can't not do it. I don't get inside as much anymore. Okay, let's just look here. What's our number? Is this LaToya? This is Jana. You told me 942 honeysuckle, right? Okay.
Oh, they're gonna be so happy. They're gonna be really happy to just to know that this is for me. This is something that I picked out. This is something that I read to them. They're gonna be overexcited about that.
Just for you, and she said to tell you both that she loves you very much and misses you. Okay, you can open it. Open it. Oops. Let's see.
Oh, Jacob, look y'all. I got my wrap.
And you know what?
I click.
I click.
Here.
I think she gets excited just because she's getting a package in the mail. Yeah.
Oh, what's that say? The story of Martin Luther King Jr. All right. Gandhi? Who?
Gandhi. We were talking about him too.
In school? What did you learn?
Gandhi was teaching him too.
Yes, he was. Very good. So if you take this one with you, you'll be able to listen and read along with her. Okay? Okay. So you take that one up there, and I'll help you with these. You have so many books. My goodness. So many.
What does this say? Counsel. Your counsel, right? And your books are Kipple and Go Dog Go.
Yeah, Kipple and Go Dog.
Go Dog Go. What's the other one? Yeah, those are yours, and these are yours.
Say? Look, y'all. Look.
The Perfect Snowman and Froggy Gets Dressed. Oh! Now, if you want, you can play it and see, and maybe you'll hear your mom's voice.
Okay.
Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3 red dogs and 1 blue dog. A red dog on a blue tree. Can you spot the red dog that's on the blue tree? Point it out for me.
Right here.
A blue dog on a red tree. Can you point the blue dog out to me? Let's see. Point the blue dog and point the red dog. A green dog on a yellow tree. Can you spot the green dog? Ah, you found him. Good. Some big dogs and some little dogs are going around in cars. A dog out of a car. Which one is the dog that's out of the car? Let's see how smart you are.
He always did more than his teachers asked him to do. Martin's school was old. It needed a lot of fixing, but the school for the white children was new. Martin and his mom and dad liked to eat out, but some restaurants would not serve them. Martin could not drink from all water fountains. He liked to find one with a sign that read colored. This made Martin angry. He wanted to go to the best school. He wanted to eat at any restaurant, and he wanted to drink from any water fountain. When Martin grew up, he became a preacher. One day he spoke to more than 200 people. Martin said, "I have a dream, that my 4 little children will not be judged by the color of their skin." Martin made his dream come true. Now we can all eat in any restaurant, drink from any water fountain, go to any school, and dream our dreams just like Martin
Put
Luther
on his
King
hat,
dreamed.
zat, and tied on his scarf, zit. Tugged on his mittens, zoom, and flopped back outside into the snow. Flop, flop, flop. Uh-oh, here's his mother calling again. Froggy, Froggy. Oh my gosh, said the little frog. What is it, Mother? Did you forget to put on something, said his mom? Froggy looked down. He had on his mittens. Okay, there it is right there. Let's point it out. He had on his scarf. What color is his scarf?
Red.
Right, it's red and white. He had on his coat. Can you tell me what color his coat is?
Red.
You're correct. Right. It's black and red.
Yes.
He had on his shirt. Can you tell me what color his shirt is?
Red.
You're correct. It's brown. And he had on his pants. He had on his boots. He had on his socks. He reached up. Good night, Froggy. Good night, Deontay. I hope you enjoy reading this book with me. I love you. Continue to do well in school, and I'll see you soon. Love you always, your mommy. Good night, Froggy. Good night, Deontay. I hope you enjoy reading this book with me. I love you. Continue to do well in school, and I'll see you soon. Love you always, your mommy.
I miss you. I love you. I hope you're being good in school, and I hope you listen to your teacher and doing all your homework. Okay, I will see you soon. I love you.
Who is that on the tape?
Maria.
Oh, and who's Maria?
My mom.
Your mom. That's right. Always.
She's the most important thing in my life. And that I would love to be there every night with her and read her a bedtime story. But since I can't, this is gonna have to do for now.
Little kids. Ah, these are for big kids. Here. Okay, you guys all set? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. And you, give me 5.
Dile
High
thank you,
five.
Mama.
Up high. Up high. Down low. This low.
Dile thank you. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
I love you.
Bye,
Continue
Mommy.
to do well in school,
Bye,
and I'll
Mom.
see you soon.
Bye,
Love
Mom.
you.
There. I got it.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Froggy, Froggy, called his mother. What, Ma? yelled Froggy. Did you forget to put on something? The Froggy looked down once again at itself. Oops, I forgot. Good night, Deontay. I hope you enjoy reading this book with me. I love you. Continue to do well in school, and I'll see you soon. Love you always, your mommy.